Hi Libra, this is your May mid-month tarot reading. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this mid-month reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and then I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of May. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups. Then we have the Sun. And in the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups and the Empress. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo, Taurus, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, this spread is talking about a major turnaround for you, Libra, especially if you're feeling kind of sad, kind of on the down low, you feel even miserable, you feel left out in the cold, you feel lonely for whatever reason. Perhaps you're still recovering from something that happened to you in the past, a breakup or a divorce, or you're still recovering from the winter blues. You know, this person will come in and your life will be as happy as it has never been. And I'm not over-exaggerating. We have a lot of very, very happy cards on the table. A lot. And very serious cards as well. Right? So yeah, we start off with the Five of Pentacles. I think that's the way you're feeling right now, or will be feeling at some point during the second half of May. Right? The Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable, feeling sad, you know, not feeling happy. And the rest of the spread is you feeling happy. Right? First of all, the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool. The Fool could be an Aries who is coming into your life. But the Fool is a card of liberation. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a very happy card. To me personally, it's a very happy card. Right? And let me jump the gun real quick. We have the Sun right there in the middle, which is the happiest card in the deck. Okay, and whenever the Fool and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those two cards. In the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun, and then we have the actual Sun in the Sun card, right? And the gesture of both the person on the Fool card and the kid riding that horse in the Sun card, to me this is an identical gesture. Also to me, it's a gesture of a very happy individual. And yeah, the Sun is the happiest card of the deck, and the person on the Fool is also happy because it'll feel like a breath of fresh air for you with the Fool card. Alright, but some people call the Fool is not a very serious card, but together with other cards, I think it is. Because right next to the Five of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? This is like a major turnaround. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity card. It's one of the 2 aces, by the way. We have 2 aces on the table. And the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is also a very happy card. It's a card of a celebration or a reunion, right? And the people in the Three of Cups celebrating, I think they're happy. Right? So what I think is happening here, you'll be invited to some kind of an event. Right? And I think you should go because that event is going to be a golden opportunity. And this golden opportunity could be with the person inviting you, or if you're invited to a birthday party, a concert, a party, event, gathering, game, what have you. This is where you could meet that person. Okay? The Three of Cups is that event where people celebrate. Again, someone's birthday party, I don't know, beach party, right? And that's where that golden opportunity will occur. And there is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. This is a pathway to new life. Okay, again, a major turnaround for you. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that ace could be yours, Libra, because you are a King and a Queen of Swords, right? I'm sure you already know that. And both the King and the Queen of Swords, if you look at those cards, no, they're not on the table. But if you Google them, or perhaps you already know what they look like, both the King and the Queen of Swords hold up a sword in their cards. That's your sword right there in the Ace of Swords. This is you making a decision to go. This is you making a decision to give it a shot. Alright? And again, here comes the Sun. Okay? The Sun in the middle could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is, like I said, the happiest card in the deck. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups and the Empress. The Empress is actually one of your major arcana cards, Libra. You share it with Taurus. But besides that, the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. That could be you in the future as the Empress. I'm not saying you're not the Empress right now, but it's a status change, right? The person in the Empress is loved. The person in the Empress is cherished, taken care of, being put up on a pedestal. The Empress often comes through as a future wife or a future significant other figure, future mother figure. If having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. Speaking of children, the Ten of Cups, the first card in the potential outcome, is a family card. And it's often called the Happily Ever After card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. And the people in the Ten of Cups I think are happy because they look like it. All right, and I know it's partially black, but actually in the Ten of Cups there's two adults and also a couple of kids jumping around. That's why it's a family card. And the Two of Cups in the middle is a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. There's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and your new person. All right, so yeah, and it's also a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. So yeah, Libra, if you're still coming out of the winter blues or you're just feeling kind of sad or lonely, if there is a party or an event of some sort that's coming up at some point in the second half of May, I think you should consider going, because if you do, that's when things will start unfolding for you in a very beautiful, amazing manner. All right, so yeah, really happy for you. Congratulations. Libra, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Chariot, the Sun, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I got to be honest with you, this is also a very happy spread. But this spread has trouble. Definitely trouble. I don't know if you're going to be traveling or perhaps your kid is off to some kind of a summer camp, right? Perhaps their school ends early at some point during mid-May, and you're going to send them off and you're happy that it's just the two of you all to yourselves. I don't know. But for most of you, yeah, travel or a new car, or perhaps a new car and a road trip, right? So we got two really fast cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table, right? Well, we actually have three really fast cards in the tarot deck, but we got two of them on the table. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot are those two cards. All right, the Chariot could be a Cancer, by the way. The Sun could be a Leo. But you know, travel for sure. Somebody is definitely hitting the road. The Page of Cups, the first card that came out. This is an offer, and it could be a bit spontaneous, right? Or it could be perhaps another couple that you're friends with inviting you to go, or it could be you with the initiative inviting somebody to go, or the Page of Cups could be a child. All right, and they are going somewhere, or all of you are going to Disney World, Disneyland, or one of those theme parks. All right, yeah, the Sun right next to the deck is the happiest card in the deck, and there's also a kid in the Sun card. All right, so yeah, and the Two of Cups, by the way, yeah, it's a soulmate card, and you guys are on the same page about what's going on. All right. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, in the second half of May. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, clarified by Justice. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign, right? As long as they are a player. And this person was a player, they are a player, and they will continue to be a player, and they will continue to break your heart if you were to give them another chance. All right, speaking of broken hearts, let's just jump to the conclusion. We have the Three of Swords, clarified by Justice. The Three of Swords, the last card that came out, is a card of a broken heart. And Justice, clarifying that Three of Swords, is your major arcana card. So that would be you, Libra, if you were to give them a second chance. And the person coming in is the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands, right? Definitely a player. There is no other way to interpret those two cards. The Ace of Wands, as a matter of fact, is a confirmation that all they want with you, Libra, is to get busy behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. That is it. That is it. All right? The Page of Pentacles in the middle, it could be them inviting you to go somewhere, right? Or they could be them using something to lure you back in. Perhaps they're gonna text you or call you and say, hey, I found this thing at my place that I think belongs to you. Would you like it back? Right? So it could be something like that with that Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a, what do you call it? A decoy, or a bait, right? A bait to lure you in. So be careful. Be careful. And the Tower on the bottom of the deck, you know, in this case, together with the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, nothing good is going to come out of this. Quite the opposite. The Tower in this case, things falling apart. Alright, don't set your hopes really high for this person. They will never change. Alright, so consider this as a warning. As a warning, Libra. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing the rest of the month.